I hate to do this, man. I hate to do this because Cal's my guy and everything, but um, he does a tweet, guys. He does a tweet, and it's like really, really, like, okay, let's get into it. So it says basically, why shouldn't the fans? Okay, let's preface this by saying this. By giving you the backstory. So Calicoe claims he was offered $18,000 to battle Geechi Gotti at Summer Madness, which I'm assuming is going to be like a Gnome X style. All right, no crowd, Caffeine Studios. I'm assuming. I don't know for sure. And I'm assuming again at 919. All right. Okay, we know, Surf. We know. So he claims he was offered, and this is after claiming that he never turned the battle down. But then he said, like, I don't know, man. There's a little kind of contradicting stuff going on here. But and I saw the video of them side by side, and it looks kind of weird, Cal. I'm not gonna lie. So he claims he was offered $18,000, but he ain't gonna do nothing less than $28,000 to $30,000 for Geechi. He wants 30. He don't want 30. He wants 30. All right, he wants 30 for Geechi, or otherwise he's not doing it. So Smack said, I can't eat that. I can't eat that, Smack. All right, and so that led to this tweet, which says, "Why shouldn't the fans use GoFundMe to raise money for battles? It's not like y'all paying to watch it anyway. It's coming on Caffeine for free. Y'all can't put that same 100 into a GoFundMe to see the battles y'all want." What? Bro, I'm sorry, man. This is insane. It's literally insane, bro. And let me tell you why. All right? This is not how this works. If this is how you guys want it to work, bro, then battle rap, as far as you know it, is done. It's dead. Cancel it. All right? Pack it up. It's over. It's over. If you're gonna have the fans crowd fund your freaking battles now, bro, and you're giving this price of a 30,000. Like, what are you talking about? Do you really think this is a feasible thing? Do you really think that this is gonna happen? Do you really think the fan? Okay, why just your battle, huh? No, why not? We got to come up for 60 for Lux. We got to come up for 30 for his opponent. We got to come up for this. You want the fans to crowdfund a freaking $500,000 event, and who's gonna throw it, huh? Or is it gonna be on URL? And they're just going to give you a portion, and the fans are going to raise the rest? Like, what are you guys talking about, bro? This is not how this works. It's like saying the crowd. You want the crowd. You want the fans to pay for MMA fights, for boxing matches, huh? You want the fans to come up with the money for Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr., huh? That's what the fans wanted. That's what the fans want. It's not how this works, bro. This is completely backwards thinking, okay? And obviously, look, if you don't like how much the league owners are willing to pay you, then you got two options. A, don't battle. And to Cal's credit, he said, I just won't battle, and that's fine. That's fine. But this idea right here is insane. It's like you're just begging for money from people. Well, bro, we don't get nothing back. Just saying we're all gonna give you, and it's not feasible. So saying we're gonna get the battles we want, that makes no sense, bro. That doesn't make any sense. We're not getting the battles we want. We don't even know how this is, if this is even gonna work out. We don't even know okay, what happens if we don't fund all the money? We're gonna get our money back, huh? What if we only can raise 5,000 for you, Cal? What if you don't raise it? Now you look even crazier. What if people don't want? What if the consensus doesn't want you versus Geechi? They'd rather see Geechi versus someone else, or you versus someone else. Huh? Are we gonna fight about which battle it is now? Now we got to take a vote. Like, this is not how this This is not how this works, bro. There's leagues. Okay, now if the battlers want to do it themselves, y'all got to put up the money and take the risk. But don't ask the fans to do it, and stop with this whole we're watching it for free trash. You watch the NBA games for free. You watch MLB games for free on TV. You watch hockey games for free on TV. All right, minus a subscription. We have a subscription to our internet provider that makes us able to get caffeine. If we don't have internet or a phone, we can't get caffeine. If you don't have cable or TV, you can't watch these NBA and all these sports schemes. But you don't ask the sports fans to have a GoFundMe to decide which matchup, Well, if I want to watch the Pistons versus the Bulls, like this is insane. This is insane, Cal. I get what your mind was, but this is not gonna work. If you guys don't like the way the leagues are handling it, then do it yourself. Do it yourself, bro. You and Geechi do what Danny Myers and Hollow did, and ask them how it worked. Ask them how it worked out. They did a pay-per-view. It wasn't even asking for $100, all right, per fan to donate into a GoFundMe. Hey, if you want to listen. If you want to try a GoFundMe, go ahead. I'll sit back and watch and see how it plays out. In my opinion, all right, it's insane. It's literally insane, and it won't work. Now, I'm also the type of person when someone tells me no, I want to do it even more. I want to, you telling me I can't do it? I'm going to do it. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. There's no harm in trying. There's no harm in trying to raise your ex to $12,000. But, there's something to be said about you guys are basically telling URL they don't understand their business model. They don't know what they're doing. Now, in many instances, I agree. I believe the app is a debacle, and I will say that to the day I die. All right, I don't like the way they've done the app. I don't like the way they've abandoned YouTube. And honestly, I still think this caffeine merger, although they're gonna get some clout and it get some benefit from it in the short term, and I still think caffeine is something that's not gonna last. All right, I hate their business model. I think caffeine's business model is a disgrace to businesses. It's literally a disgrace to any business that's ever come up. All right, and they have never posted a profit. They keep raising money and raising money and raising money. The people that have put in all this money into caffeine, close to $500 million, have not seen a penny of it back. Okay, and maybe never will see a penny of it back. Okay, and it's just this long ditch effort to as in a hope that maybe something can happen and that they can buy their way into the streaming service and become the one platform for live television. But they have no VOD. They have no chance to rewatch it when it's over. All right, even freaking cable has a freaking DVR option. All right, but you're gonna say, I can screen record. Like, come on, man, that's not the same, man. That's not the same, man. Like, all right, and their business model of props only, literally props only, no ads, props only, bro. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. So I think URL's bugging there. I think they're bugging with the app and the way they release battles, and the fact that they just told the YouTube to go F itself. All right, I saw a guy yesterday at my bar. Came in and I was in the bathroom and I ran and he recognized me. I was like, oh God. He's like, you're the DME Detroit guy. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, that's crazy, and this and that. And then, anyways, and he was telling, and I was telling him about the tournament, and this and that. He's like, man, F that tournament. I'm like, why? He's like, it's on caffeine, bro. I'm not downloading caffeine. I'm like, why not? It's free. He's like, nah, man. All right, it's not the same no more, man. When it was on YouTube, man, that was when battle rap was great, man. Now it's just, you want me to download caffeine, and I gotta watch it when they want me to watch it, and he totally just hated the whole situation, bro. And this is just a random person I met yesterday, okay? And he's just like, I was like, so you don't be watching? I was like, nah. He's like, ever since they went to caffeine, I stopped watching, battle rap. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. He's like, yeah, I'll go into like a Reddit or something, and they'll be having like the bootlegs there or some stuff like that. But he's like, otherwise than that, he's like, I don't be really caring anymore. He's like, they just took out all the fun from me. I don't like that caffeine stuff. People are hard-headed. People are hard-headed. When you build a fan base like you did on YouTube, and you just move it to another platform that's really not popping, and then you just leave the other fan base for dead, and they literally get nothing. You're gonna get a lot of pushback. So I agree that URL could do so many different things to bet. And again, it's their company, and they're gonna take the risk they want. I don't know what kind of deal they sign with caffeine. Maybe they're robbing caffeine blind right now, and then and that's cool. All right, I just hope it doesn't hurt them in the long run if caffeine does go belly up, and now URL does have to return to YouTube and have to return to a pay-per-view model, and will the fans just return with them? It's quite possible they will, but it's quite possible they might not want to pay that $50 when they were getting it technically for free. You know what I'm saying? So, but Cal, listen, you want to try this? Go ahead. In my opinion, it will not work. It will not work. It will not work. And it's crazy that you even want. I would not ask the fans, the people who actually put money. Because bro, let me tell you this. If we actually fund this battle, right, and you freaking choke, all right, or you give us a performance like you did against New Jersey Twerk, even though I think you had the best line in the battle, all right. You sound good, but I ain't lied yet. All right. But then you want to blame the crowd, all right, and this and that for messing up the battle, and you bringing it back 50 times, and then people talking about you recycled some Instagram mixtape bars you did, and this and that. Like, bro, if the crowd actually funds that battle, if the crowd funded your New Jersey Twerk battle, do you know the outrage that would have ensued afterwards? The outrage that it would have been insane. It would have been insane. And you can't sit there and say, well, if they do it this time, then I'm going to be motivated. We ain't trying to. We hear that all the time. Sue Surf just got 60 to battle Loaded Luck, so that didn't help. And you're on Instagram making excuses for him, saying he's still the GOAT and this and that or whatever. He's that dude. Everybody's making excuses for this dude, bro. He got paid $60,000 for freaking and only came up with 6 minutes of material when he was supposed to rap for freaking 16 minutes. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What if the crowd had funded that Sue Surf battle? The amount of hate he's getting right now, multiply that by 10 million. Literally 10 million, bro. And there's your answer. If you guys want that pressure, you're already bad enough when it comes to this normal pressure. All right, now you want to add in the pressure of the fans paying for you guys and the backlash that's going to come if you even freaking stumble in this battle. All right, this is insane, bro. This is insane. Take your 18, 20,000, battle Geechi, and call it a day. If you don't think it's enough, negotiate better with Smack. All right, and if you think you can make more without Smack, then go do it yourself. But asking the fans, take the risk yourself. Hire. Look, Avocado and Twiz and them. They're open. All right, they're not shooting caffeine no more. They're open for work. Hire them. They can do the pay-per-view. Avo can do the pay-per-view for you and everything. Hire him. Like Danny and Hollow did, and see how it goes. See how it goes, man. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe it won't. All right, but at least you tried. But asking the fans to do this, bro, that's insane. It will not work, and the backlash will be something you will never have seen in your life. Never have seen in your life. Because when people actually put their money into something and it's trash, bro. But what if it's great, bro? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? It's supposed to be entertainment, and now you're asking the fans to be investors. We're just supposed to be there to watch and be fans. Now you want us to be investors in the product, and what is this? Most people don't want to do that. Now, was there a small percentage that might? Yeah, all right, that's you getting your investors, but a GoFundMe, that's corny, bro. That's corny and cheesy, bro. All right. I don't know, man. Would you guys do it? You guys in the comments. Would you guys fund forget about Calicoe. Let's pretend Calicoe's not in it. Any battle. Would you fund money? Would you put money into a GoFundMe to fund up a battle that you want to see? Like, okay, would you do it? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Love you guys, man. Peace.